Hello, and welcome to another adventure with me, Dallas Wayne. Join me as I stroll through the ancient forests of interior BC. Let's go. Beautiful trails here. Now check out these trees. Well, I'm going to go up this trail in a minute here. But apparently, some sort of viewpoint. Just another minute up here. So, we'll go check that out. But I mean, look at the size of these trees. So I made it to the view area. I guess this is the view. I mean, it's beautiful, right? I'll go walk down by these trees here so you can see how big they are. I know there's some bigger ones up ahead. Oh yeah. Check this tree out. It's pretty big, right? But I've seen much bigger. Over in this direction, apparently there's a tree they call Treebeard. It's like from Lord of the Rings, I believe. I like that very much. So, look at this thing. We're gonna go say hi to Treebeard. I'll show you this boardwalk some more. I don't really think video can do this justice, but it's still cool to see, perhaps. Wow. There's something really special about rainforests, you know? Especially these inland temperate rainforests. These kind of little pockets of just very damp climate, giant trees. By the way, apparently all these trees are 1,000 years or older. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Okay. So that's a nice little part of the path, but we're gonna go back up those stairs that I showed you and meet Treebeard. So I'll cut to the next scene. Ooh. Devil's Club. Oh, maybe you can see. This thing is spiky. Nasty stuff. Called the Devil's Club for a reason, I guess. Look at this beast. The sun's coming down on him perfectly. You're not supposed to go off the trails, so I don't want to do this too much, but I mean, look at this thing. Wow. There's hardly any sun right now because it's being blocked out by smoke. So it's kind of a creepy vibe, actually. So I figure I should tell a creepy story, perhaps. Look at these things, are my friends. You know, lots of people go missing in the wilderness in this country. And lots of people go missing, especially up around this area. This is close to Prince George, British Columbia. And yeah, north of Prince George was a highway dubbed the Highway of Tears, where potentially hundreds of people have gone missing. But yeah, and mostly women, I think. But I was thinking it's not just women that go missing up here, of course, right? And so I pulled over at a rest stop on the highway, and I was about to walk off into this ancient forest, no trail, and I was thinking, well, nah, I don't really want to get lost right now, and don't want to go without like bear spray and these type of things. And I turn around, start walking back, and I notice there's these wanted, or missing signs rather, and both were 28-year-old indigenous men, and basically in a similar demographic to me. I was thinking, I gotta get the hell out of here. So yeah, that was kind of freaky, and just combined with the weird darkness today. It's a strange morning. But anyway, check out this tree. Ow! Devil's Club. Look at this. It's insane. It takes up the entire... Look at this. It takes up the entire camera. See this? This is a tree. Wow. Look at this thing. I'm like over 6 feet tall. My arm span doesn't even go around like 1/5 of this tree. Absolutely monstrous. Keep going up this beautiful trail. Yeah. I love these trails where they're so natural, but yet there's this nice defined boardwalk here. It has a really fun vibe to it, you know. Oh boy, here we go. Look at this. I'll turn this around. Wow. Look at these things. Wow, look at this tree now. Incredible. I'm just like a little ant among these giants. Absolutely awesome. Oh, wow. Look at this thing. Dual personalities. Yeah, all of these trees are connected under the ground through mycelium networks. Fungi. incredible. It's like these giant living organisms depend on some of the most small and simple organisms just to remain. I can't imagine. I'll show you. Look at the size of this thing. Imagine the sound of this coming down. Arms of a giant. This is Treebeard. Look at this old thing. Look at these roots. Whew. This tree is definitely one of the biggest ones in the forest. I don't want to get off this trail because I might get shot or something if someone sees me, but this thing, it's even bigger than the one that I tried to put my arms around, so it's maybe 30 feet almost around the whole thing. It's insane. And it has all these massive protruding branches. You see, reaching up for the heavens. Apparently caused by like wind and lightning strikes. When the tree gets damaged, it tries to like grow these other trees out the side of itself. Wow. But essentially, like these massive branches you see are like the size of a normal tree, essentially. It's insane. O ancient Treebeard, I am humbled to be in your presence. Wise tree of the Canadian North. The thing about the missing people is quite freaky because like the one, it says the guy, his car was destroyed by fire on a remote logging road. So it makes you wonder, like, I'd like to think he just drove out there and destroyed his car and just wanted to become a Sasquatch or a wild man and just walked off into the woods, never to be seen again. So that's a possibility, of course, right? But there's also definitely a high chance that somebody got him and tried to destroy the evidence. Either way, it maybe is a little bit unsettling, you know? All I know is these trees make me feel happy. And this giant cabbage. Ooh, yummy. Right? Beautiful little bridge. Oh, yeah. It's very blessed to be in a country, or especially mostly just an area that has such an abundance of fresh water. It's incredible. I mean, I drink it all the time from streams and stuff, but technically you could still get a parasite, so I don't recommend it. Just be safe, you know? This is... Ooh, there's a waterfall up here, apparently. Do we want to go see a waterfall? I don't know. You know, I don't think there's any one tree that's necessarily any better than the others. I mean, I guess Treebeard just has all those extra limbs, which makes it kind of unique. That first one I showed you, that thing was, wow, the trunk on that thing was incredible. Anyway, can't film the home trail, it's too long. But I did decide to go see the waterfall, so I'll show you that. Let's get a bit closer. Can. Look at these rocky cliffs up here. Wow. And this beautiful rainforest gorge. And there it is, the Cascading Falls, eh? Wow. Okay, so last kind of, I guess there's two more sort of checkpoints, so to speak, on this trail. One I believe is called Rady's Tree. Not rabies, hopefully. So we'll see what's special about Rady's Tree. It's coming up next year. Wow. That's it, man. That's it's nature at its best. So apparently, if it was a clear day, we'd be looking at that mountain right now through these trees. That's supposed to be right there. Yeah. That's too bad. Shimmering, dusty gold. Cryptic paw lichen is what gives these trees the golden hue. There you go, now you can see it. Yeah. These ones in the sun look even better, right? Wow. Look at this beautiful double tree. Alright. Well, it's quite unfortunate that the long distance views are no good today. I also just drove past one of the tallest mountains in Canada. Is it the tallest? Mount Robson. Doesn't matter, I couldn't see the top. And I didn't want to hike very far or very close because it's too damn smoky. So I figured a nice hike, a nice temperate rainforest would be a better choice. And it is, right? Alright, let's continue. Look at these hulking monsters. Look at these ones I'm coming up on now. Oh, wow. Look at these. If you're anything like me, you just can't get enough of big trees, man. Look at each one of these ribs is like the size of a normal tree. Crazy. Man, I mean, I don't want to use all my battery on just filming random points of the trail, but I mean, look at this. Huh? This is so cool. It's like a jungle path. Obscured by these damn Devil's Club and the ferns, which I like. But yeah, some creatures could sneak up on you in this thicket, I'll tell you that much. Brady's tree. I mean, I can't get any closer than this because of, see, these signs. No, no, no feet. But I mean, this thing is absolutely hulking. Look at the root system on this. Like, I'm like I'm like this, the size of just this little corner here. But you see, it makes sense. You can't walk here because these roots. Apparently, they actually these massive hulking root systems, just like trees in tropical rainforests, they have these. It's so that the roots underneath the ground, where it's really damp and there's hardly any oxygen, if none, they breathe through these giant root systems, and these big roots actually deliver oxygen to the smaller root systems and mycelium or so. I don't know if they need oxygen. I'm not a scientist, but I do know a couple things. And yeah, I learn something everywhere I go. So I hope you like learning with me. Because, yeah, it's fun. Learning is fun. Wow. You know, there's the big trees this way. Which big tree? I was at a different cedar hiking trail in the more southern part of the rainforest in BC, and some people are saying something like, "Oh, like dinosaurs," like, and I don't know what they're actually saying, but something about dinosaurs, and it's funny because I always felt like that too, with all these like ferns and mega trees. It's like somehow has this Jurassic Park vibe. But I mean, it also, because it is like kind of prehistoric in a way. I mean, these trees are ancient, but technically the dinosaurs were here long before the trees were. Likely, I guess there probably would have been trees like this when there were dinosaurs here, though. But these trees came after a giant glacier was moved out of here. Like, basically at some point during the Ice Age, all of this was ice, right? So there were no trees here over 1,000 years ago. So like I was saying, at one point, like basically all of northern Canada was a glacier, you see, and it all melted. And it kind of like explains like the Fraser Canyon, and if you look down at the mountains, the further south you go, the more you can kind of almost see how you could imagine glaciers scraping away at the mountains and literally absolutely enormous amounts of water carving out all these valleys, and eventually becoming places like we know today, like Lake Okanagan, which is just the remnants of a path where a glacier came through. It was essentially just a massive river, just like Columbia Lake, which isn't a lake, it's a river. A lot of these lakes, and the biggest lakes in BC, are essentially remnants of glacier runoff. It's interesting. But yeah, it's fun to think about the ancient creatures even that would have been around when these trees were around. Like, for example, mammoths. There's legends up in the Nahanni, a valley. It's quite a ways north from here, but this valley, apparently some settlers, early settlers, were saying they seen mammoths there all the way up to the 1900s. A lot of it's been kind of falsified, I think, But there is some evidence that some witnessing could be true. Which is fun to think about these types of things. Like a lot of the time it happens where we think creatures are extinct and there's more of them. So there could be prehistoric creatures roaming these ancient woods. Maybe even some cryptid type ones. I'll let you know if I see a Sasquatch. Hopefully I'll be filming when I do. Finally made it to the big tree. Look at this thing. It came from that guy right there. That one. Just the top half just fell off. Imagine being under this. You're just hanging out down here, you know, and then this big post just comes down and goes right through you. That's it, you're done. Or you happen to be like crouched where I am right now, and the tree just lands like this, and you're like, that was a close one. We gotta see the big tree. Oh, wow. That's a big tree. No, but look at this thing. Oh, Lord. Look at this bad boy. Oh. Man. Craziness. Look at this thing. It is like, I can't even describe to you. I don't know if this camera does it justice at all. It's 16 feet in diameter. Yeah, that's so from here to here. It's almost 20 feet. So yeah, it must be like 40 feet around. Absolutely insane. And this tree could also be, it says almost 2,000 years old. I mean, apparently the core is rotten, so they can't really know. But basically, it's over 1,000 years old for sure. Says, yeah, that's funny. It makes a reference here to Leif Erikson, because I remember traveling in Newfoundland and learning about Leif Erikson, the supposed first European to ever set foot on North America. The big tree was already almost 1,000 years old at that point. Yeah. So this thing is older than civilization, essentially. This tree is same age as Jesus, perhaps. Biggest tree ever found in BC was 19 meters in circumference, so that's almost 60 feet for you Americans out there. I think I need to sit down at this bench and say a little prayer in this green cathedral. So, but basically this is where the journey ends for you. There's a bit more of a hike back to my vehicle, but I really hope you enjoyed this little adventure with me, and I'm going to be doing a lot more of this kind of stuff. I really hope you like learning about nature with me. So yeah, if you like this kind of thing, hit the like button if you think this video is cool, or even if you don't, just do it because it's a nice thing to do. And subscribe for more, of course. Thank you so much for watching. Now I'm going to say a prayer for this giant tree here, and maybe you'll share some of its wisdom with me, and then I'll let you know what it says. Be well. Thanks.